Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakodash, Barakatum. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and infinite honors to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and salutations to Ya'akim out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity to the four corners of the globe. May you brothers endure until the end. This is the brother Ra'aya with another video. And I'm going to start it off with 2nd Esdras chapter 9 verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, which the men of the Lord are doing by keeping their eyes in the news and in these scriptures, and going out there on the highways and byways preaching this word, as well as putting up video epistles like this to warn you people of the times to come, especially you Israelites, or you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the Highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes in divers places, and uproars of people in the world, nation against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, and if you have the eyes to see, you can clearly see that this end is manifesting right before us. But what I want to focus on is in verse 3 where it says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, and earthquakes are happening constantly. You just had that major earthquake in California on Thursday, and then the very next day it was followed by an even bigger earthquake, which is what I'll be dealing with in this article on ZeroHedge.com titled, State of Emergency Declared After 7.1 Quake Rocks Southern California. Massive aftershocks shake towns, and only expect these earthquakes to increase not only in California, but globally. And you're going to start to see tens of thousands of people lose their lives from these earthquakes, because again, as there is a beginning and an end, the end is manifest, and the Most High is beginning to visit the world in which he made for all the wickedness it's been committing. California Governor Gavin Newsom has declared a state of emergency for San Bernardino County following the 7.1 magnitude quake, establishing emergency shelters and directing state agencies to assist. Friday's earthquake lasted around 10 seconds longer than the 4th of July earthquake in Searles Valley. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, it was followed by at least 16 aftershocks of magnitude 4 or greater. The agency is warned of a 50% chance of another magnitude 6 quake in the coming days and a 10% chance of a magnitude 7 tremor in the next week. Dr. Lucy Jones on Twitter says, So the magnitude 6.4 was a foreshock. This was a magnitude 7.1 on the same fault as has been producing the Searles Valley sequence. This is part of the same sequence. Yes, we estimate that there's about a 1 in 10 chance that the Searles Valley will see another magnitude 7. That is a 9 in 10 chance that tonight's magnitude 7.1 was the largest. And we got a video right here showing the power of this quake. Ridgecrest, California 7.1 earthquake. Damn, look at that. This is a funny video right here. The male news reporter stays relatively calm given the situation, but the woman loses her shit. And this is how a lot of you women are going to be during Jacob's trouble. You're going to realize that you're not this strong, independent woman that doesn't need a man.
Video here.
And it is going for quite a bit, everybody. It continues.
This is a very strong earthquake.
Strong here.
8:21 here on the air. We're experiencing very strong shaking. I think we need to get under the desk.
All right, we're going to go to break.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Wow.
On live TV. Less than 12 hours after seismologist Lucy Jones warned of another large quake, a massive 7.1 quake just hit 17 kilometers, I think that's north-northeast of Ridgecrest, that's a tongue twister. Prelim, magnitude 7.1 earthquake, 35.767, negative 117.605. And we've got an image of where the quake hit. This continues the swarm of aftershocks that has hit all day. Seismologists at Caltech said Friday afternoon that there has been around 1,400 aftershocks since Thursday's 6.4 magnitude quake, with 17 of those with a magnitude of 4 or above. The quake hit at 23:19 Eastern Time, less than 24 hours after the largest quake, 6.4 in over 20 years, struck the same region. More images of where the quake hit. It was big enough to be felt on the East Coast. Southern California magnitude 7.1 earthquake registered on the seismograph, and Palisades, New York, north of New York City, some 2,500 miles away. And this is just a magnitude of the power that the Most High is going to bring upon this entire planet. The news and accompanying videos started to surface on Twitter at around 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday night. The Dodgers even played their baseball game through the quake. They were playing through an earthquake. The players didn't even feel it.
6.4 magnitude the other day. How are they continuing to play baseball?
I don't understand how the players can't feel it.
One person on social media reported feeling dizzy and his dog threw up. Chandeliers and hanging plants swayed. Pools sloshed. Electrical wires rocked. From my mom in Ridgecrest, California.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Earthquake action in Southern California. Here in Palm Springs, and just felt a massive earthquake a few minutes ago. Whoa, check out the pool moving for a minute.
I do. Yeah, it's still going. I can feel it. Yeah.
If that's the case, that's bad.
Why? Because that means
The longer it goes,
energy, worse.
the more energy that was diffused in front of it. Yeah. This is.
Breaking, receiving first photos from a contact in Ridgecrest from inside her house after massive quake. Says she's cut. The moment as a powerful magnitude 6.9/7.1 earthquake hit Ridgecrest, California, we were inside a restaurant as the entire building started shaking. Many of the people panicked as they tried to get to safety. The Most High is not playing with you people, and very shortly you're going to see it, especially you Edomites or so-called white people, because the Most High is beginning to bring down that judgment on you for not only ruining this world, but especially touching the apple of his eye, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which again are the true children of Israel. Even Northern California residents noted their pools making waves, and Vegas residents felt the shake. 7.1 earthquake in Ridgecrest, California, felt in Las Vegas, Nevada.
They said it happens all the time here.
I know. Look at this. This is like the estimate of the...
Because they said, I don't think we should go to LA. Well, it's still shaking.
I know. I'm recording it. You hear the blinds? That's because the building's shaking. Oh my god. It's some.
Rachel, I don't know. Should we go out tonight?
I mean, the biggest thing, if we should be around people, no?
Should we go out tonight? Clearly showing you women don't have your heads in the right space. That's pretty much it with this video. You get the point. But as you can see, these end times prophecies are taking place right before our eyes. And you just had that solar eclipse on Tuesday, and we know that when the Most High shows sign in the heavens, he's about to do something major afterwards. Expect an economic collapse, famines, pestilences, more of these earthquakes, as well as a nuclear-armed World War III. And with all this being the case, now is not the time for you Akim to get weak out here. You should be fully assured in your faith in Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai and have that fire in your spirit to push this word as hard as you can, so you'll have that protective hedge of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai over you during these coming terrible times of Jacob's trouble, and also make your calling and election sure. I'm going to close it out in Matthew chapter 24, verse 6 through 8. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, which you're hearing daily, in regards to Israel and the U.S. plotting a war against Iran. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, these coming race wars, especially in the United States of America, and kingdom against kingdom, the state of Israel against Iran, the U.S. against Iran, the U.S. against Russia, China against the U.S., etc., etc., and there shall be famines. And I did a video earlier this week on some of these end times prophecies, and I profiled an article showing that there's devastating crop losses going on all across the planet, and you can especially see it in the Midwest of the United States. You've had these historic floods and storms ruining U.S. farmers' lands to where they're not able to plant a sufficient amount of crops, which means that there's going to be less food in the stores down the road. And not just that, but with that, with there being less food, the prices are going to rise. People are going to panic and start fighting for whatever they can get their hands on. And pestilences, also in the video I did earlier on end times prophecies, there's signs of the bubonic plague in Los Angeles, California, as well as typhoid. And there's been that flesh-eating bacteria along the East Coast as well as the southern coast of the U.S., where people are losing limbs and in some cases losing their lives from swimming in the beaches, from swimming in the oceans with open cuts or sores, or eating contaminated seafood. And earthquakes, which we just saw in that article dealing with those earthquakes in California in diverse places. All of these are the beginning of sorrows, and the end won't truly manifest until Esau Edom mandatorily implements the mark of the beast, which is that microchip implant. And once he does that, shortly thereafter, Yahushua HaMashiach, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, is going to return to save his elect and put the final kibosh on the United States of America. So with this video, I hope you sincere Akim were edified. And as always, I'm going to say Abba Babal, Kwam Yasharallah. Till next time, Shalom.